Hi, this is Mrs. Purple. Welcome to my podcast, The Right Mind for Any Time. Here you will get the world view from my perspective. So buckle up for another episode of knowledge, wisdom, and a good time. Enjoy the show. Mrs. Purple, The Right Mind for Any Time. Thank you for coming in tune to my podcast. Today we're going to talk about my first European vacation. After we left from London, we got on the what they call the express train. We had to be systemized, organized on that train because that door closed very quick. At the train station, the bus picked us up and we went to Paris. I had 1 year of French, but it wasn't that much. I don't think I was able to say is bonjour. But one thing about being in France, they had the bidet. The bidet was like a commode that you don't use toilet tissue. When you use a commode, you take the water and sprinkle on your behind to clean yourself with. What I like about Paris in the morning time, when you got up and put your nose outside the window, you smell the butter and the aroma from the food they cook. You can always smell the butter from the bread. That people walking around, as you can smell the cooking in the atmosphere. In Paris, we met some guys from Egypt, and they spoke French. So they showed us around downtown Paris. We went out and had hot chocolate together with them. And they were saying most people in Paris, they just sit, relax, drink hot chocolate, drink coffee, and just look at people walking back and forth. We also walked to the Eiffel Tower, but we didn't get up there. We just walked and we looked at the Eiffel Tower. We went to where they had people doing the frolic dance, where they danced because a lot of entertainment, they came over to Paris. Also, I went to some of the shops where Ebony Magazine would get their clothes for their fashion show, because they had the Ebony Fashion Show once a year in America. So when I told them about Ebony Fashion Show, they had the young lady to come out the room at the back, and they told us to sit down, and they did a fashion show for us. When they made the gown in Paris, I seen the Indian people, they count the beads, how many beads they're going to put on the dress. It's a very tedious job. It wasn't like pre-put on the material. They had to count and then tack the beads on the material. Paris is a very old country, but it's very unique. And there's a lot of stuff to see. I think if you had speak French a little better, you probably can get along better there. But it was okay. I enjoyed Paris. Thank you for listening to my information on our European vacation after graduation. Miss Purple.